Welcome to week 8 on ZepBound. I saw a pulmonologist this week. I went out, met friends for coffee, and the scale did some fairly predictable things, I think. If you're new, my name's Rebecca. This is my GLP-1 journey. If you're coming back, thank you very much. If you subscribed, thank you very much. I very much appreciate it. So yesterday, I saw a pulmonologist. I have suspected for a long time that I have sleep apnea, and sleep apnea is one of those things that may be covered under insurance. And for ZepBound may be covered under insurance if you have a diagnosis of sleep apnea. So I didn't have any problems getting my ZepBound covered without that diagnosis, but I don't know what's going to change in the future. The other thing is, if you really do have sleep apnea, it's a good idea to find out. So I had put it off several times because most of the places that I had found said that you have to come in for a sleep study and sleep overnight. Well, I go to bed really early, and they were saying things like lights out at 9 p.m. And I'm like, what am I going to do? Just lay there for like 4 hours? So I wasn't looking forward to it, but I really felt it needed to be done. And my latest doctor, the one that I am getting the ZepBound prescription through, she gave me a new referral for a sleep study, and she referred me to a pulmonologist, and I went and saw him yesterday. He's great. I love him. Just his whole demeanor and the way he spoke to me and talking to me was just wonderful. At the end of the visit, he says, yes, you're a candidate for having a sleep study done. He says, we can set that up, and he says, we'll order the kit and you take it home with you, and when you sleep at night, and I'm thinking, take it home? And it turns out that it is a sleep study that I can do at home. That is their standard. And I don't have a time set up for that yet. They're going to call me when the equipment comes in, and then I'll have to go pick it up, and they'll teach me how to do it and stuff. So I am getting that done. Why am I doing it if I already have ZepBound? I don't know how insurance is going to change over the next year, the next 2 years. It may get easier for people or for me to get a prescription, but if my insurance company changes next summer, which it might do, and if they only cover it for obesity plus sleep apnea, then I will have both of those in my pocket. So after my pulmonologist appointment, I told some friends what was going on, and they're like, so you want to have sleep apnea? Well, I wouldn't feel that way if I didn't think I had it, but I do think I have it. It is an issue. I snore a lot, very deeply. Oh, and my watch one night told me I have sleep apnea. I wore it to bed, and it did say that. So who knows if that's accurate, but we'll find out. So I told them, and they were kind of funny about it. But at any rate, so I did go out a couple of times this week, and the one time, and it didn't hit me until afterwards, I met some friends for coffee Thursday morning of last week, and I got my usual. I went to Starbucks, and I got a skinny vanilla latte. I have always ordered those. I don't know why I like it so much. It is like, I don't know, the 20 ounce is like 120 calories or something like that. So I did track it, but it is sugar-free. It is non-fat milk, and I like it. And as we were standing in line thinking about putting in our order, I saw right there the pumpkin loaf. And before, when I would meet friends for coffee, I would always get a pumpkin loaf. I might get something else, so I shouldn't say always, but most of the time I would grab one of those. And Thursday, I thought, wow, that looks good, but I don't really want it. Not right now. And I thought, if I get hungry after we're here for 2 hours catching up, maybe I'll get it then. And I didn't need it. And afterwards, after I went home and thought about it, that was kind of mind-blowing. I could have ordered it. I could have eaten it. Well, probably only half. But I didn't need it. And I didn't feel like I was missing it. And I didn't not order it because, oh, I'm trying to be in a calorie deficit. No, I just didn't need it. And that's kind of mind-blowing, and it's kind of encouraging, and it says a little bit about this entire journey and the difference trying to eat in a calorie deficit on just diet alone and doing it on ZepBound. I'm not feeling deprived. I'm eating things I like. I'm eating things that are good for me. I'm having an occasional treat or snack or something sweet or whatever, and I am not feeling deprived. And so it was just another confirmation that this is going to work for me. What else did we do? So let's get into my weight. That's always fun, isn't it? So if you remember, the week before was horrible. I had gotten very, very sick it was Sunday, August 10th. I was very ill. I weighed myself Monday morning because I had my doctor's appointment on Monday, and I was down that week 5.3 pounds. And I believe I mentioned it last week that I think a lot of that was water weight because I had diarrhea and I threw up, and I'm sure I was dehydrated. Well, sure enough, I don't normally weigh myself during the week, but I was curious. So by about Thursday, I was up about half a pound. And on Saturday, I think I was, no, maybe it was yesterday, I was back down to the weight I was the week before. And then this morning, I get up, and this is what the scale said. So the scale tells me today that I am down 1 full pound from when I weighed myself last week. If you remember, I was down 5.3 pounds last week, and I'm kind of looking at it as 6 pounds in 2 weeks, because I believe part of that weight last week was because I must have been dehydrated by at least a pound, if not more. So I'm very happy with the scale, and I'm good. I'm really good. My weight loss is still now at about 2.5 pounds a week, and I'm very happy with that. I know it will slow down, but that's okay. We got it. So thank you for joining me. And if you'd like to join me, please consider subscribing. It helps me out a lot. I very much appreciate it. And I will talk to you next week. Bye.